Hello and welcome to The World in English. I'm Jake.
And I'm Sophia, and today we have a really fun episode for you.
One of my favorite topics, actually.
Really? What is it?
Today we are talking about how to introduce yourself in English, how to answer the question, tell me about yourself.
Oh, I love this topic. It is one of the most useful things you can learn in English.
It really is. You need it everywhere. A new job, a new class, a new city, meeting new people.
And sometimes it is hard to know what to say. Where do you start? What do you include?
Exactly. So today we are going to answer that question together. We are going to introduce ourselves fully so you can see exactly how it works.
And you can copy our sentences, change the details, and use them yourself.
Before we start, if this is your first time here, welcome to The World in English. We are a community of people learning English together.
Please subscribe and give this video a like, and leave a comment at the end. Introduce yourself to us. We read every single one.
Okay, let's go. We start with the basics, the most important information, your name, where you're from, and where you live.
These are always the first things you say when you meet someone new.
So, tell me about yourself. Where do we start?
Okay, my name is Sophia. It is a simple name, easy to remember.
Nice to meet you, Sophia. My name is Jake. J-A-K-E. Jake.
Nice to meet you too. So Jake, where are you from?
I am from England, a small city in the north of England called Leeds. Not London. People always think England means London.
That's true. Everyone thinks England is just London.
Leeds is very different from London. Smaller, quieter, very friendly people.
Do you still live there?
No, I moved away a few years ago. Now I live in a different city. What about you? Where are you from?
I am from Italy, a small town in the south of Italy. Not Rome, not Milan, but a small, quiet town near the sea.
Near the sea. That sounds beautiful.
It is. I miss it every day. The sea, the food, the sun.
And where do you live now?
I live in a big city now, very busy, very noisy, very different from my town. But I love it. The energy is incredible.
I know what you mean. Big cities have a different kind of energy. You never feel bored.
Never. There is always something happening. But sometimes, on a quiet Sunday, I miss the sound of the sea.
I understand that. Okay, so we have names and where we're from. Now, age. This is always a little personal, but in English introductions it is very common.
Okay, I am 27 years old.
I am 30 years old.
A good age.
I think so. Still young enough to be exciting, old enough to know better.
I like that. Okay, now the big question. What do you do? What is your job?
I work in education. I create English learning content, videos, lessons, conversations. I've been doing this for about 4 years now.
And do you enjoy it?
I love it. Every day is different, and I get to talk to people from all over the world who are working hard to improve their English. That is really meaningful to me.
That is a beautiful answer.
Thank you. What about you? What do you do?
I am a translator. I work between Italian, English, and French. I translate documents, articles, sometimes books.
Incredible. 3 languages. That is incredible.
4, actually. I also speak a little Spanish.
4 languages. I feel very basic right now.
No. English is beautiful. 1 language done well is better than 4 done badly.
I will remember that. Okay, let's talk about family. This is a very common part of any introduction.
Yes, people always ask, do you have brothers or sisters?
I have one brother. His name is Sam. He's 2 years younger than me, 28. We're very close. He lives in the same city as me, which is nice.
That is lovely. What does Sam do?
He's an engineer, very smart, much better at maths than me.
Most engineers are.
Completely true. What about you? Do you have brothers or sisters?
I have 2 sisters, 1 older, 1 younger. My older sister is 32. Her name is Maria. She still lives in our town in Italy.
And your younger sister?
Her name is Julia. She is 24. She's a student. She studies architecture.
Architecture, beautiful subject.
She is very talented. She draws buildings like other people draw pictures. She just does it naturally.
That is a lovely thing to say about your sister.
She would be embarrassed if she heard me, but it's true.
Okay, pets. Do you have any pets?
Oh, yes, I have a cat. His name is Bruno.
Bruno is a very serious name for a cat.
He is a very serious cat. He is gray, very large, very dignified. He sits in the window and watches the street like he owns the whole city.
A cat that thinks he's a king.
Exactly. He's completely in charge. I live in his apartment. I just pay the rent.
And what about you? Do you have a pet?
And what about you? Do you have a pet?
I do. I have a dog. Her name is Pepper. She's a small black and white border collie.
Oh, border collies are so intelligent.
She is the smartest dog I've ever met. She knows about 30 different commands. Sit, stay, fetch, roll over, and she does them all perfectly, better than I follow instructions, honestly.
Your dog is more disciplined than you.
Much more disciplined. She wakes up at 7 a.m. every morning, ready to go for a walk. I would sleep till 9 if she let me.
She runs your schedule.
Completely. Okay, let's move on to the fun part. Hobbies, the things we do when we're not working.
Enthusiastic, my favorite question. What are your hobbies?
So my main hobby is music. I play the guitar. Not very well, but I play.
How long have you been playing?
About 6 years. I started during a very boring winter. I bought a second-hand guitar online for £30 and I watched videos on the internet to learn.
30 pounds, and now you have been playing for 6 years. That is a very good investment.
The best £30 I ever spent. I also like hiking, getting outside, walking in the countryside. It clears my head.
I understand that completely. Nature is the best medicine sometimes.
Curious, what about you? What do you do in your free time?
I love cooking. It is my biggest passion outside of languages. I cook Italian food, of course, but also French food, sometimes Japanese.
Impressed. Japanese cooking. That is very skilled.
Worm, I have a Japanese friend who taught me. It took a long time. Japanese cooking requires a lot of patience, but the results are worth it.
Curious, what is your favorite thing to cook?
Enthusiastic. Italian, always. My grandmother's pasta recipe. I make it every Sunday. It takes about 2 hours from start to finish, but when it's done, there is nothing better in the world.
Genuinely moved. That sounds incredible. A 2-hour pasta on a Sunday. That is the dream.
Smiling, you are welcome any Sunday.
Laughing, I'll hold you to that. I also love reading, especially history books. I find history endlessly fascinating.
Curious, any particular period?
Natural. I love ancient history. Rome, Greece, Egypt, civilizations that existed thousands of years before us and were already doing remarkable things.
That is fascinating. I think I should read more history. I mostly read novels.
Curious, what kind of novels?
Natural. I like Italian literature, of course, but also magical realism, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Haruki Murakami, stories that feel both real and slightly dreamlike.
Worm, that is a beautiful genre. Reality with a little magic mixed in.
Exactly. Life is a little like that sometimes.
Worm, now, favorite things. Let's do this quickly. Favorite food. You go first.
Immediate. Pasta. My grandmother's pasta. There is no competition.
Laughing. Fair enough. Mine is a Sunday roast. Roasted chicken, roasted potatoes, vegetables. It's the most comforting meal I know.
Curious. I've never had a Sunday roast.
Enthusiastic. You need to try it. It's the most British meal in existence. Every Sunday, families across England sit down for a Sunday roast. It's like a ritual.
Worm. I love that. Food as a ritual. That is very Italian too. Sunday lunch is sacred in my family.
Agreeing. Sundays and food. Something all cultures have in common.
Smiling. Exactly. Okay, favorite color.
Natural. Dark green. The color of forests.
Worm. I love that. Mine is terracotta orange, the color of the buildings in my hometown in Italy. When I see that color, I feel immediately at home.
Touched. That is a lovely way to describe it. A color that means home.
Natural. What is your favorite season?
Thinking. Autumn, without question. The colors, the cooler air, the feeling that everything is slowing down. I find it the most beautiful and most comfortable season.
Agreeing. Autumn is beautiful. I love spring. Everything is waking up. The light is soft and warm. After a long winter, spring feels like a gift.
Worm. Okay, one more thing. Something you don't like. This is always fun.
Oh, okay. Something I don't like.
Natural, because when you introduce yourself, you can also say what you don't enjoy. It makes you sound more real, more three-dimensional.
Thinking. Something I don't like. I don't like mornings.
Amusing. You're not a morning person.
Honest? Not at all. I need at least 20 minutes and one full cup of coffee before I'm ready to speak to anyone. My family knows this. They wait.
Laughing. 20 minutes of silence and then you appear.
Laughing. Exactly. What about you? What don't you like?
Thinking. I don't like small talk at parties. You know, when you're standing with someone and you both run out of things to say and nobody knows how to leave the conversation gracefully.
Relatable. Oh, the awkward party conversation. Yes, that is very uncomfortable.
Natural. I never know how to end it politely, so I usually just say, I'm going to get a drink, and then take.
I never know how to end it politely. So I usually just say, I'm going to get a drink, and then take a very long time getting the drink.
That is the universal escape strategy.
Universal. Okay, let's put this all together now, because this is the useful part. You have heard us introduce ourselves across a whole conversation. Now let's think about how you actually use this in real life.
When someone asks, tell me about yourself, you do not need to say everything. You choose what is relevant.
If you are at a new job, say your name, where you are from, and what you do. My name is Jake. I'm from England. I work in education.
If you're in a language class, say your name, your country, and why you're learning English. My name is Sophia. I'm from Italy. I'm learning English because I love languages and I want to communicate with more people.
If you're at a social event, say your name and one interesting thing about yourself. Hi, I'm Jake. I play guitar and I'm a bit obsessed with ancient history.
That last one is perfect. One detail. It gives the other person something to ask about.
Exactly. The goal is not to tell your whole life story. The goal is to give the other person one door to open, one question to ask, and then the conversation begins.
And remember, it does not need to be perfect. It does not need to be long. Simple, honest, and friendly is always enough.
A smile helps too.
Always. Okay, now it's your turn. We want you to introduce yourself to us.
Go to the comments right now and write 2 or 3 sentences about yourself. Your name, where you are from, what you do, or something you love. Anything.
We are going to read every single comment, and we are going to learn about you.
Because this channel is a community, and communities are made of people, and we want to know who our people are.
So tell us about yourself. We are listening.
If this video helped you today, please give it a like and subscribe to The World in English. Share it with someone who's learning English and wants to feel more confident introducing themselves.
We will see you in the next video. Keep practicing, keep going.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.